Welcome back after the break in our Expert Speaks segment. I am now joined by Vinay Shah, for internal ombudsman at SBI Life, former insurance ombudsman, former MD and CEO of LIC Housing Finance, and former executive director at LIC. Thank you so much, sir, for joining our show, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, now, I just said in your introduction that you have worked with LIC for a very long time. So you have seen the insurance side also. As an ombudsman also, you worked for more than around 3 years. Now you're working as an internal ombudsman. So you know all sides of the ecosystem. And the number of grievances has also increased. So as per your assessment, which side is weak, and because of that the grievances are increasing?
First of all, thank you for inviting me for this show. I personally feel that the 2-3 major reasons which contribute to the grievances. Number one is that people are not in the know-how, they are not aware of many of the things, what they should do, what they should not do. Number two, in India, our social fabric is like this, that we trust a lot. We trust people a lot. And thereby, we usually do not do things which we should do, like we will sign on papers without reading the contents. These things are leading to a lot of grievances as far as the policyholders are concerned.
Okay. So in the last few years, there are several steps taken up by government regulator. So these steps are really helping, or still long way to go?
No. If you see the public grievance system, in a formal way, was introduced way back in 1998-99, when the thing started, which was followed by introduction of the Ombudsman system. Time and again, government and regulator, IRDA, they go on changing the rules, improving the rules, putting more conditions and all. And I would not say that it is perfect as on date. But things are improving. The policyholder has so many avenues now to raise his grievance, to see that they are settled. So by
and large, the perception about insurance is negative, and after this social media, the rise of social media, the negativity has increased a lot. So do you think that going ahead, this perception can be changed, or it will remain like this only?
Anurag, I think, see, as I said earlier also, first and foremost, unless and until awareness about everything relating to insurance, that improves.
Okay.
Things will improve. I'm not saying that things will not improve, but awareness has to improve about the product, about servicing aspect, about what is being offered, about what is mandatory, what is not mandatory, all these things. Unless this awareness, along with that, IRDA has time and again come up with different means and avenues of accepting the complaints, solving the complaints. Now so many online portals and other things are there, CPgram and other things, yes, from where the customer can lodge his complaint. The ombudsman system is there. Companies have been asked to have a very robust grievance redressal machinery internally also. Each company has a very senior officer, maybe of the rank of an executive director, who is the grievance redressal officer of each company. And thereby, I think, it's moving in the right direction.
And the internal ombudsman system also introduced by a regulator. So it is taking up, or still we need to wait for the final guidelines yet to be disclosed, final guidelines yet to be out. So how internal ombudsman system will change the grievance scenario? Because you yourself presently part of the SBI Life internal ombudsman?
See, in 2024, IRDA had come up with a master circular on operations. It was sometimes, I think, June 24, May or June 2024, where therein there was just one line mentioned that companies should have an internal ombudsman, and in brackets it was also mentioned that the guidelines will be issued after some time.
Okay.
Last year, IRDA issued draft guidelines for internal ombudsman for the companies to have. Meanwhile, some of the companies have there. I'm not very sure about which companies, but 2-3 companies have had the internal ombudsman in place. SBI Life, where I am working as internal, it was one of the first companies to have an internal ombudsman, and we are functioning in SBI Life on the lines of what the Insurance Ombudsman does.
Okay.
This is IRDA. What IRDA stipulates in the guidelines is that it should be independent, transparent.
And after the final guidelines of internal ombudsman, every insurers will be bound to have a internal ombudsman system, and because of that, number of grievances will reduce.
Definitely. Every insurer will have internal ombudsman after that, and as I was saying, this has to be an independent vertical which will look into grievances. The guidelines say that the decision of the award that the internal ombudsman gives on a complaint is binding on the company. There is no point, there is no phrase whereby it can be contested by the company.
So internal ombudsman remains independent because they are part of that company only.
I would not agree totally with what you are saying, but internal ombudsman, the guidelines they have that administratively he has to report to the MD and CEO of the company.
Okay.
But functionally,
so conflict of interest is there?
No, there is no conflict because functionally he has to report to the board through a policyholders protection committee which is in place, either board or this committee. So if the ombudsman, for instance, gives a decision and whereby the company feels that they would not like to follow the award, they have to inform the board and do it. So that way, the internal ombudsman setup, the internal ombudsman is a fairly independent post, whereby the complainant cannot say that it's biased or it's tilted towards the company.
Okay. So during your ombudsman tenure, which kind of complaints or mis-selling complaints you have witnessed? And when you saw those complaints, what came to your mind? Because you worked as a MD and CEO of a NBFC, a housing finance company also, and with a life insurance company also.
There were various types of complaints, and some of them you just can't imagine. There
a few examples if you can share.
I'm coming to that. Some of them you can't think that this can also generate a complaint. For instance, people were given policies assuring them that they will get a mobile tower installed on their premises, they will get a lump sum security deposit initially and a monthly rent on that, and they have to take a policy. Sometimes people were told that they have a lapsed policy with some ABC company, and to get out that money you have to take another insurance policy. And these are sort of mis-selling complaints.
Yes.
Some were very genuine complaints where claims were repudiated, lesser amount was paid, and those complaints also do come. Mis-selling complaints, I would say that many a times on paper, the policyholder is on a weaker ground at times because he has signed a proposal form, he has paid the premium.
Without reading the document.
Without reading the documents. At the end of the day, you can't say that I was told it's a single premium policy, whereas it's a renewal premium policy, and you can't pay the premium for a tenure of 5, 10, 20 years, whatever that premium.
The fault lies with the policyholder.
Policyholders should fault. I would not say fault lies. As I said initially,
Yeah, the trust.
the trust element in India is so great. It's good to have trust, but at times for financial things, probably you should read the documents also on what you are signing. You should read that.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining our Insurance Mantra. Thank you for your time and insight.
Thank you.
That's a wrap on this edition of Insurance Mantra, but we'll leave you with our Insurance Basic Did You Know? Did you know if your insurance claim is unfairly rejected, you can approach the Insurance Ombudsman absolutely free. The Insurance Ombudsman is an independent authority set up by the Government of India to resolve disputes between policyholders and insurance company. You can complain about claim rejection, delay in settlement, premium disputes, or policy misrepresentation. First, you must raise the complaint with your insurer. If there is no satisfactory response within 30 days, you can approach the Ombudsman within 1 year. The Ombudsman first tries to settle the matter through mediation. If that fails, it can pass a binding award which the insurer must follow. The complaint process is simple, free and faster than court cases and applies to the claims up to 50 lakh. So remember, if you feel that your insurer has sold a wrong policy, you can approach Insurance Ombudsman. Stay protected, stay informed. That's our insurance mantra.